Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's card's going to be really simple. I'm using an idea that I saw online. So we've got an old school Martha Stewart, I think it's called loopy punch, that we're going to use. And then I have an image from Tim Holtz from forever ago. This is the old, what are they called? Alterations. Winter Wonder, and it's just the snowman, just out of some white cardstock. This cardstock's the same as our card base, and this is a Craft UK cardstock. It's quite thick, it's about 300 GSM or something. So we've got that, and then I have the card base, which we'll score in half. That's 8.5 by 5.5, scored a 4.25. Then I have this layer, which is, I think it's called Aqua Mist or something. It's actually Concord and 9th cardstock, which I've never used before, but it's such a pretty colour. So this one measures 4 by 5.25, and this piece I believe is 4 by 2.75, 2.5, so 4 by 2.5. And this glittery is from Stampin' Up, and it's a Bermuda Bay glimmer paper, and it's from a long time ago. They had, I think it was part of one of the celebrations, and you got this, the whole pack came with some Bermuda Bay, mint macaron, and one of the pinks. I can't remember. But I thought I'd use it. I thought that with this sort of aqua colour looks really glittery and Christmassy. And then for the snowman, I'm also going to use a Peachy Keen Stamps Happy Lashes, and I said laces, Happy Lashes assortment. These are great. I struggled to find these, so I'm glad I've got the few sets. I've got about 5 sets of these, and they're very cool. So if you've got, like, I think the idea behind them was that they either had faceless stamps that they were making of like different characters, or you could use them on like your Cricut cuts or any of your die cuts where you don't cut out the face. So if you're on Cricut, you can use like a contour button, which then basically hides, or hide contour, I think is what it was on the Gypsy. So Mum, I know you have that. And you can hide the existing face that's going to cut out, and then you can stamp with it with these, or you can draw your own face on. So yeah, so there's lots of different sizes here, so I haven't totally decided what size I'm going to need, but we'll get there. And then for the sentiment, I'm going to use my Pink Stamper Winter Punnies. So 3 minutes in and I've done nothing but waffle. So let's get started. So I'm going to do the card base quickly, and then we'll work on the snowman. So like I say, the card base is 8.5 by 5.5. And I'm going to score it at 4.25, which I believe is this one. It's just a standard size card. But any of the things that I do, you can amend. So if you want to make a little square card, you could just have him hanging slightly off and sort of chop him off at the bottom. I know, he won't get hurt, don't worry. But you could just chop him off. And then that's the card base. That's really easy. Then the next thing I've got are these guys, but I think I'm going to work on the snowman now. So don't panic, but I'm going to cut his nose off. Again, he won't get hurt, but this image is facing as if he's facing that way, and I want him more head on, even though his arm's going to be up. I think it'll still look okay, so I'm going to trim his nose off. Little carrot nose, and it doesn't have to be perfect because this is a alteration, so it's a bit raggedy anyway. That's the way that the design works. And then I'm going to figure out which one I want to use of this. So I'm just going to take them out and sort of hold them up to see which one I think is going to fit the best, and I think this size as opposed to this size is going to fit better. I feel like this size is going to be almost too big. Let's just put one of these on. That's not even a snowman one. So say we had the snowman one, because there's different faces in this. They're just happy lashes, so eyelashes. So there's a little snowman face, but I can see kind of where his hat would be, so I think this is actually too big, so I think it's going to have to be this little guy. And he's got his face going different direction, his nose, sorry, in different directions. I feel like that one's going to work better than even that one. Yeah, let's have that one. And that actually, his nose, his little carrot nose is still going in the same direction anyway, so maybe it worked out better anyway. Right, I'll just move these out of the way. So my acrylic block, and I'm going to use some early espresso. I can't say it. I drink it. I can't drink it. I can't say it. Early espresso Stampin' Up ink. It's just a dark brown ink. I thought that'd be nice for the sentiment instead of black. Otherwise I would normally use that for the face and the sentiment. No surprise, there's a hair on it. My cats. And this is a little dry, but hopefully it will be okay. It's that moment. Oh no. Look how cute. I always love it when that happens. Yeah, I'll need that in a minute. Look it. See, I think the other face would have been too big, so I'm happy I went with that. Just gives him a little bit of something on his face. Now you could also, because this is obviously got a hat, you can see there's a hat on him, and obviously it's stick arms. You could easily just colour those in with pencils or your Copic markers, like your alcohol markers, or even just using like blending with like a blender brush or something, to add some colour to them, and a really pale blue for the edge of him. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep it really, really simple. Very easy Christmas card to mass produce if you need to. If you don't have this cut, there are loads of sort of this. You could use, if you have like a Cricut or Silhouette or scanning cut, you know, one of the digital cutters, you could electronic cutter, sorry, you could easily find like a silhouette of a snowman and do the same thing. So before I move on to the next thing, I'm going to take this layer and I'm going to punch it with this punch just along the top edge, and I'm just roughly lining this up in the middle. And then moving it up so that the pattern lines up with the pattern on the punch, and then it should hopefully work. Like so, and you should get it, it's not totally even, but it should be more or less even if you start in the middle of your cardstock, just for a bit of something. Right, so let's start to put this together. I was going to have ribbon on it, but I thought there's enough going on with the glitter. You don't always have to have ribbon. I don't use a lot of ribbon actually in my cards. Sometimes I do, but not often. So that's going to sit about there. Now because he's quite large, I'm thinking that if he's going to go there, then I'll have my sentiment up here. I haven't decided on what that's going to be either, of course, because, you know, when do I? So these have some really cool, you could have it down there, but I think up here would be nice if I can get it to fit. Maybe it's cold outside. Happy winter. Cool. Let it snow. Snow adorable. That's cute. Oh, you can't see that, sorry. Snow adorable. And I'm just lining up to see whether I can get it to Winter Wonderland. Because like I say, he's rather large. So he's bigger than I thought. Ice, ice, baby. Have an ice day. Right, burr, baby. What should I do? Thanks, no much. Whoops. I might do Baby It's Cold Outside. Still can't decide if I want it in the top or the bottom. Or Let It Snow. Let's do Snow Adorable. I think that one will fit the best. And I think I will put it maybe not. Hold on. Right, I've decided. So I'm just going to get these on, these layers on. Let me know in the comments if you've started on your Christmas, I nearly said your Christmas shopping, your Christmas, if you're that far ahead, well done you, your Christmas crafting, like your cards or projects or home decor, whatever it is. I'm obsessed with Halloween. You guys probably know that if you're not new to this, not new to me. So I've already, as you would have seen, started on that. But I do love, it's a little off, but it doesn't matter. I do love Christmas crafting as well, and all the cuteness that is. Halloween I like the scarier stuff, to be fair, but even in crafting I like all the cute stuff. So I like a mixed bag. I'm a bit of a Halloween nut, so there's that. But yeah, let me know. There's glitter everywhere now. Let me know what you're up to, craft wise. So let's do this about in the middle-ish. Glitter everywhere. Ugh. Right. So I decided in the end to go with something you will see in a second. I couldn't help myself. It's annoying. Ice Ice Baby. Anybody remember that song? Yeah. And I think that will look just fine once he's on there. I can even do him off, I'll do him at an angle just because he is so big. So nothing wrong with that, but he's a little larger than I think I was expecting when I cut him out and was throwing this together. I've just got some, this is Stampin' Up! Dimensional foam, but you can use whichever one you've got, whichever one you want. And I'm just going to, I think I'm going to stick him off at a bit of an angle. Because I can. And then you squash them. There you go. Very, very simple. Oh, I know what we'll do. Shall I give him a sparkly nose? No, we're keeping this simple, won't we? But you could add extra stuff to this. So you could add little doodads. Like I say, you can ink him if you wanted to. But I think the glitter is just like, wow. I don't often use glitter either. I think I forget that I have like, not enormous amounts of it, but a bit of it. And I forget. But look at that. Isn't that cute? So have a nice day, everybody. And I will see you in the next one. Like I say, let me know what you guys are up to in the, for this time of year. And I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.